Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm the Gentleman and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. I am so lucky and I need to thank all of you that follow along, all of you that are subscribers, all of you that leave comments, all of you that do requests for games to play. And I'm so lucky because of all of you. You make this channel what it is, and we've only got one goal in life and a single goal to hit 1,000 subscribers. And when we do that, I believe I've got enough followers to actually start doing live streams on top of what we do. But we are lucky for other reasons as well, because we owe the world nothing. And because we own the world nothing, we can basically do what games we like, play what we like, when we like. And I do want to get a video out there every day for each and every one of you. And what this ultimately means to me is I'm in a position where I can play games like this. And this is Obsession on the Atari ST, unique development from Sweden. They created this game. I've not played it before, but I was wondering this morning, I thought, you know what, we've got Pinball Fantasies, we've got Pinball Dreams on the Amiga. What did the Atari ST do? And I had a quick search and I found they actually did do a pinball game. And this game came out very, very late in the Atari ST's life. I believe this is for the Atari ST, this particular version that we're playing. Again, as ever, recreated on the MiSTer FPGA that you see above me. That's just toggled into an Atari graphic. But we're going to give this a go. 4 tables are present on this game. And we're going to play all 4 tables to see what journey we have. So I'm using the keyboard to play and I'm hitting F1 to start the game and wait for it to load. And remember, we're loading off the MiSTer FPGA that recreates the original, so it will have hard drive loading times and it will be in the same speed that we had before. And look at this, oh my god. So this, it reminds me so much of Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies. You know, they've moved the LCD to the bottom of the screen, but you know what? If it was at the top, you could say, well, you know, is it another version by them? At least by the presentation on what we see now. But the question is, how well does it play? So I'm hitting, let me see, F1. Is it to start a player? No. 1 to start a game? No. Space. Space starts the game. Alright, so left flipper, right flipper, that's fine. Yep, space jolts the table. Pull back and that fires it. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, it feels quite nice, it does feel quite nice. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, a little hard to control as you get up those ramps, but that's what you want. And remember, this is a world before we had the pinball tables that you saw on the PC and everything else. Like, you know, the Future Pinball, is it Future Pinball? Yeah, Future Pinball was one, Virtual Pinball was another. This is long before all of these, and this is all we had. But it does make me feel very nostalgic just playing this, even though I've not played it before. So fire all the way up there. Okay, flip around, that looks like Dumbo above there. God, we need to get a bonus. We need to make it... Oh dear, we don't need to make it do that. Oh, holy hell. That went a little bit wrong, didn't it? Alright, let's launch another ball. So I've missed the A, which I clearly had to get there. Oh, it bounced on the on the safety thing at the bottom. Come on, chop chop. It doesn't feel half bad, actually. And by half bad, I mean it's good. It feels good. Let's change those words. It feels okay. You know, we... Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, and I was saved again there. We played a pinball game on the Amiga, and we played Beatbox. It was Pinball Dreams, and I actually did really, really well on that. And I was pretty damn pleased on the recording that we did there, because I captured myself having done well. You know, I've never played this before, so I don't know even what to expect from myself. But we're surviving. You know, our score's not particularly high, but I say this is it generally is the first time I've actually played this. You know, you get the live view of me on these channels playing these games, enjoying them or failing. So yeah, like the aesthetics and like what we see. But you know what? I'm gonna we got more balls. We got more balls. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna carry on yapping for this part of the video, and then when we die and when we lose this particular game, we're gonna have another go on this adventure one here, and we're gonna see how far we can get. And you know what? I'm not going to be talking too much on it, so we can just enjoy the gameplay for a game that maybe you've not seen as well. Because if this did come out at the end of the fuck's sake, if this did come out at the end of the Atari ST's life, then you know there's no reason that you would have seen this, because you would probably migrated to a PC, you know, or something else like that, if you followed the usual course of what we did, because PCs were starting to get good. And that's a nice little bonus that I got there as well. I wonder if we can do it again. The graphics are pleasing on the eye. Obviously the Atari couldn't handle as many colours as the Amiga, but you know what? They've done okay. So what do we score ultimately? 8 million. Alright, so now I'm going to zip it when we start the game. I'm going to hit 1 to start the game again, and we're just going to enjoy this together for the second time. And he looks like he's got a frog's body there with that green colour they've done. They could have probably picked a different colour from that, but hey ho, let's give it another go. So space to start the game. I'm going to press 1. Nope, space again, and off we go. Oh, for God's sake. You know, I get a skill shot and then I kill it. Try to save it there. Oh, you piece of crap. Wasted. Dear God, yeah, that was a really poor run. Only 3 million on that. So we're going to call it a game over on this particular one, but we do have 4 tables to play, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to play for every table, and when we've done them all, the one we like the most, or the one I like the most, we will then go back and have another go. So I'm hitting escape, and we're quitting this, and we've got Aquatic Adventure, so we'll do F2 for the next one. Not sure what it's called. I saw Desert Run, I think, for the 4th one scroll by. But I say, don't know what this is. Okay, futuristic. So this is Zone. Is it just called Zone? Or is it Number Zone or Plus Zone? Oh, who knows, who knows. So here's space to start. Ah, that's a cheerful graphic at the bottom. Look at that. That's how I end up on most of the games I play. Dead. And I've noticed, if you look on the bottom right hand side on the table we played before where the launcher was, there was a bit of glitching going on. That seems to be okay now. Ah, fucking, I dropped it. So maybe it's this image that I'm using for it, I don't know. But I managed to waste that ball there. I was trying to do a double flip. But you know, let's progress. Hopefully a bit better than what we've just done. Alright, nice big loop at the top. I was hoping it was going to drop into that bonus lot. Dear God, why did that fall off that flipper? This is me. This is nothing wrong with the table. This is absolutely me that's doing that. Oh, mother God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, this one is the murderer of balls, so that skull does okay. You don't even get a bonus ball. You don't even get a bonus ball here. You know, a shoot again, not an. Oh, holy hell! And I wasn't even aiming for that. Oh, I did get a shoot again. It finally gave me another one. Oh. So I say I don't get them, then it was giving them to me. Maybe I wasn't losing my lives. Alright, maybe it was just feeling very... It just falls down the middle. Holy hell, this is hard. Alright, last ball. Come on, let's at least beat 1,000,000. And I did. Mission failed. That is piss poor. Alright, this needs space. Yeah. Come on, off we go again. Off we go again. Why does it die so quick? So I am getting the shoot agains because I'm still on ball 1. I thought I wasn't actually on the first go, so that was a mistake by me. I know we saw them later on, but what the blazes? This table design is horrible. You could argue that it's my gameplay that's horrible, but honestly, it just... no, I don't like this one. Oh, but for the... What did they do? Did the testers get together here and say, you know what? Let's make a table that is going to just slaughter you. Okay, let's look. How do we... You can get on the top area, but... Oh, nasty this table is. Yeah, let's go berserk, whatever that you mean by that. Let's hit a ball and be lucky to hit a ball. And it just fell straight down there. Alright, come on. I do like the not the death, the power meter, so you push on the back arrow to launch the ball. And I do like that. No, you cock. Boom. Time to fail. Okay. New plan. Low power. Oh, Jesus fuck. More power than that power. Yes, we hit a ball and did die. Oh, you utter nasty piece of gunk. Come on. We might get 1,000,000. No, we... Oh, I can't even save it. Oh, 727,800. You know what? It can't be this bloody hard. That table cannot be this hard. So we're going to have another go, and I'm going to just be quiet and concentrate. Trust me though, I was thinking I was concentrating before, but clearly not. Normal service has resumed. Nah, things aren't going to get better on this bloody table. We might do a million. We might manage to do a million. Yeah, piece of shit. Well, at least we've broken a million. Ah, not for long though. So, 1.5 million. Well, of the 2 tables so far, I guarantee you this table will not be being played again. So let's go back to the main menu, quit absolutely, never want to see you again, and we'll do F3. So F3 is our 3rd table, our 3rd journey into the Atari ST, or the Atari ST doing its version of Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, and this is Balls and Bats. Okay, so this looks very old worldy in what they've done here. Okay, let's do space and go into this one. Fire back and off we go. Oh, I do like the sounds on this. So I'm not sure what's going on here. We somehow lost the ball pretty quickly when it went for a strike. Typical. This is very mean. And look in the centre where his foot is. There's no little pin there to save either. Alright, so let's try again. Boom, up we go. Oh. So this is baseball anyway, so Balls and Bats is themed on baseball. And did you know the British invented baseball? We absolutely did. And you know, we invented a lot of things, the British. We invented birthdays, but we certainly invented baseball, and we called it a different name, but we called it Rounders. And Rounders is baseball. You know, a slightly different thing was done by our American cousins by changing the score so they could put their own spin on it, but essentially baseball is Rounders, and Rounders was invented by the British. So you know, this is a British game we're playing, themed to America because they stole it and did some slightly different things with it. A little bit of history for you there. So we're out. So we've lost that score. And what have we scored? What's our score? 4 million. Oh, we did okay. Alright, we've got to have another go on this one. We must play this one again. So, off we go. Well, that didn't last too long, did it? Come on, where's the ball? Somehow we got to hit a home run. Well, that didn't work out well, did it? Oh, where do I hit the home run? Damn it. Nope, that didn't work. It must be a loop. It's got to be a loop that I have to hit for it. Well, that failed. So interesting, when you get that feature, what you end up doing is risking your ball. So you get that and it's going to kill you at the end of it by the looks of it. Unless maybe you get the home run and it lets you carry on. I don't know. Oh dear God, that went a bit fast and I missed that. Oh, I missed that. I was trying to toggle that to get the S there, but I did it too late when I realised where it was. Oh, well, that wasn't a good fastball, was it? That's it. That's the home run. It said home run at the top. Okay, we now know we've got to get it round the top for the future home runs. You're out. Damn it. There. If you see the top again, look right there. We are right at the top. Well, that failed. Right, game over. So 3 million there. So currently the order of preference is first table, then this table, then the second table. So we're going to go back to the main menu and we're going to see yes to that, and we're going to do F4, and F4 is the last table in this collection. I think it was called Desert Run, as we've seen briefly before, so I guess it's going to be cars and deserts, or motorbikes and deserts. Okay, this looks quite pretty, so space to start. Look at this. They probably didn't have the license for Toyota, so where you got Desert Run, look how the R goes over the logo. But back then wasn't a world where things were always licensed correctly anyway. This reminds me just of the presentation on, oh god, what pinball, one of the pinball ones, must be Pinball Fantasies, where you've got the car one, Fast Lane I think it's called. Whoops, I fall off the road. Back to driving school, back to driving school. Boom, up we go again. We're not doing a very good account for ourselves. I know these pinball games take skill, and you know what? It feels like Pinball Dreams. It feels like Pinball Illusions when you're actually playing this. It really does, the ball movement and the control. But what is very different is the harshness of at least Table 2 Table 3 was a bit better. Table 1 was the best, and I'm not sure about this one yet. But yeah, Table 2 was, regardless of the skull it had at the bottom, was an absolute killer. And a god awful table. Definitely the worst of the bunch. But you know, the way you hit the balls, you're getting the movement, you're getting the things that feels like Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, all that stuff. It doesn't feel wrong. And that's an absolute credit. It does not feel wrong at all. But what you haven't got is the beautifully made tables. You know, I've got to say, Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasy. Oh, now come on. Oh, that was really pretty the way that lit up a moment ago. That took me off guard. Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, you know, have not had their crown damaged at all here. But you know what? They never came out on the Atari ST. And although I've just died again. And from what I've seen so far, with 2.5 of these tables, because I'm not sure about this one, but certainly the first table and the baseball one, you know, you would be happy as this as an alternative. I think you would. I want to get that speed thing there. That was so cool when that lit up. And I've lost another life, too busy looking at that, pining. Alright, another go in, and we're going to try one more time. But look at that, how that lights up. That's really nice. So boom, up we go again. See, I'm trying to save it by hitting space to tilt it, to bump it off that middle peg. That at least there is one there, unlike some of the tables. And then knock it back into gameplay, but it doesn't do it for me. It's not doing it. Get some gas. Damn it. My balls are getting obliterated here. How are your balls? No. So that is so cool that I could just watch that time and time again. But trying to hit it is so bloody hard. Oh no, oh, lost. Desert run, I lost. Okay, my last ball. Come on, ah, fuck's sake. Do I get another go? Yes, shoot again. God, I can't even get it up. Done. Those little ditties and tunes it makes are really nice, actually. Nope. Rex. Okay, so is that okay? Well, you know, definitely the first table we played. Then it's a toss up between this and the Rounders one. It's called Rounders, not baseball. I think we go for the Rounders one. Then we go for this. Then we go for that horrible table number 2. But this one is very closely tied with Rounders. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. We say yes to that, and we're going to play Aquatic Adventure one final time, because you know, that won the prize of being played one final time, because you know it was the best of what we've seen here, and it definitely is the best. Oh my god. He says it's the... Oh, I got to shoot again. He says it's the best as he wrecks it. But at least it let me get the skill shot. There we go. Points. Not many points, actually, but points. I once was watching pinball YouTube videos, and the amount of skill that goes into playing some of these games, and real pinball machines here, and it's absolutely incredible, some of these players, what they do. I don't know whether I would have the patience to even want to do that, because that you're playing the same table over and over again. Says he that just did that part 2 of the Rally X video that went on for 2.5 hours. But no, that's nothing compared to the time and energy that some of these pro players would put into pinball. And it's gone down again. Alright, so we're still on ball number 2. Come on, can we get the skill shot? Yes, we can. Happy starfish. I have no idea what's going on here. Hot tasty starfish. Well, he's probably not so happy now. All this stuff, all these 12s, happy starfish, and look at that shitload score. We're over 1 million, so it's alright, I suppose. I'm wondering if the strategy is when I miss the bonus, I should just let the ball drop out for the shoot again to try and get the bonus, so I've at least got some scores, but that would really be cheating it and cheating. I don't think that swimmer is going to last too long. It's because he's dressed like a frog, but he's certainly not going to last too long, because that shark is about to bite a lump out of his butt. Okay, gone again. Yes, bonus. What do we get? What do we get? Billions. Give us billions. No, maybe not. Bonus increase, but and it just goes straight down. I'm too busy looking at the dot matrix, and then it just drops out. Oh, here we go. At least we might have some kind of bonus because of the ball bouncing around. Notice then, I knew it was going to do that, so I kind of watched where it went and managed to hit the bloody ball. I should be watching where it goes a lot more than what I'm doing on this, but hey ho, it is what it is. Oh, and it killed me, and it killed me. You bastard. You utter bastard. But here we are. 2 million, just under 3 million. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been fun to play this. This is definitely the best game that you've got here on it. Then you've got Rounders, then you very closely followed by that car one, and that other table was shit. So Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, you are still king of the Amiga, the Atari ST wars in terms of, your presentation that you've got there. But this is fun to have, and this is fun to do. But worth mentioning, there is a video elsewhere on this channel of Pinball Dreams, and if you like pinball, look at the Pinball Dreams video for the Amstrad. Oh my god, you would not believe the version they did of Pinball Dreams on that, and it's absolutely spot on, the dog's bollocks. And you know what, it's actually better than this entire package of 4 games that you've seen there. 1, because it's the Pinball Dreams tables, but 2, they have made it work on the Amstrad, and it is a fan-based conversion, but it was absolutely beautiful. It really was. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm the Gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. This was a interesting pinball game. This was Obsession on the Atari ST, one of the last games I believe that came out for it. Had a bit of fun playing this, and it was certainly worth a look. All of you take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.